Hi, I'm Rob from Hobsing. Thanks for joining me for another live video here on YouTube. Do you know what? I've had one of those days that can just fuck right off. It's just the benefit of everybody who's watching after the fact, because nobody's in currently live. So, been a last minute kind of thing. Plan to do this. I started thinking about it this afternoon. They're like, shit, I better get that event made. So I'm not expecting many people in live, but thanks for everyone who's watched this after the fact. I'm sure it's going to be a popular one because you know what? It's fucking supermarket beer. And everybody loves supermarket beer on YouTube these days. And I've got two beers from, unbelievably, bloody Neon Raptor from my local Asda. Bloody Asda Road. My local Asda is notoriously shit for beer. But I saw these and I'm like, fuck, they're new in, so they'll be in decent nick. They're from Neon Raptor. I bloody love Neon Raptor. I will forever be indebted to Neon Raptor for. There, you can just see the can. Immortalising me on a can of their beer. So I will always be forever grateful to Neon Raptor. I've just got Rory who popped in. Rory says, all right, there, Delaire, just been watching Seaside Mountains. I'm fizzling. Okay. Oh, yeesh. Hopefully this is better. I won't be doing some hoovering in my pants unless you really want it. But so first one I'm going to go into the above 6% New England IPAs. They're not putting the N word on there. The third worst N word. That's a terrible thing to say. Sorry. And above 6%. So we've got Button Masher. Don't say anything about the. Button mashing, is it still a thing, really? Can't mash a screen, can you? Just fuck it up, won't you? Nice, healthy fill, slightly beery hand under the armpit for good luck. So, got me. I don't know where I got this from. It's Derby Beer Con glass. I didn't go to Derby Beer Con. Must have been from Neon or something. Or must have been an event. Maybe 1 year they did a beer festival or something. I can't remember. So, in the glass, I'm going to say top end of Haze for Days. I mean, it's not a murky boy. It's quite pale looking. It's a fizzy looking fella as well. It's a clean glass, I assure you. But yeah, quite doesn't look thick and unctuous like you'd expect from a lot of New England IPAs. Colour-wise, it's that pale, brassy golden colour. Pure white foam on top, so swirl and sniff. Let's check out the aroma. That's all right. I had a Neon last night. I had the fluttering kites. If you got children, you probably know that reference from an episode. What was it? It was an episode of what was that bloody program? See, I blocked all this shit out of my brain now. It took up too much. It had too much space in my brain. Did kids TV shit, and it was imagine. You're a fluttering kite. But it actually sounded like you're a fluttering cunt. I hope you don't get banned for that. I think I can say that. Yeah, it's fucking adults, isn't it? Come on. You got to give me a cunt or two. Anyway, so that's, unless you just joined in there, that's a weird thing to join into. But yes, what program was that? Can't remember. Anyway, they're always on. There's two people. They're on a slide. There you go. If you know it, you know it. Roy says not a Neon Raptor for years. Yeah, not as available as they once were. But what we got in here then? It reminds me of what I had last night. It's got a grapefruit thing going on. Kind of a floral grapefruit thing. One of my classics. Bit of elderflower in there. Oh yes. Bit of white grape. Gooseberry. It's on that kind of side of things. It's not kind of like, it's not tropical fruit. It's not kind of like pale stone fruit. It's more pineapple, grapefruit, slightly hay-like notes, elderflower. Smells perfectly all right. Nice. Yeah, I'll go as far as nice. But it does remind me a bit, maybe not the kind of as one last night had a little funky note. But this is nice and clean. Anyway, I'm absolutely spitting feathers and I've had a terrible day. So what you're going to do, drink two New England IPAs and then drink the fucking Verdun double IPA, which is in the fridge as well. And put this fucker to bed. Anyway, let's do so. Cheers. That's really pleasant, that. And I think it continues where it left off. Definitely getting the grapefruit. It's floral, getting a hint of kind of acacia honey. Kind of more pale honey. Yeah, white grape for sure. Maybe a hint of kiwi. And gooseberry. Never been a fan of gooseberries, but I get it. You know what I mean? I get what it offers. It's that kind of sharp bite. It's clean. It's got a clean, bitter bite. What hops are in this? Fucking no idea, man. Probably citrus and everything. If not, mosaic. But I can't see it. Summit. There's something, not summit, but there's something in there which is just, I can't put my finger on. Maybe it's like more like Cascade Chinook, maybe. I still can't find anything on the can. If I can, it's very, very small text. But I may be going into direction of like Citra Chinook, maybe Cascade, maybe Nelson. So there's a grapey note in there, but not a hell of a lot of it. We've just got to come on. This is not relevant at all. What's my opinion on Bud? I guess it's time and place. It's not for me. It's not my favourite. There's better out there. But yeah, time and the place for everything in there. Yeah, it's perfectly normal. It's a really easy drinker. Maybe that's why it's Asda beer, because it's very easy going, very easy drinking. A little bit watery. When you think New England IPA, this is not what I think of New England IPA. It's not juicy enough and it's not hazy enough. But maybe that's because, yes, it's a supermarket beer. We're trying to be a bit more approachable. Trying to dial in those costs as well, which is an important thing for a supermarket beer. Green, bro. Yeah, my bro. I don't know what's going on, Angelo, but thank you for joining in. And get yourself down to local Asda and get a couple of these neons. I'm going to see if I can get the Untapped working. It didn't work that well last time, but let's have a look. Button. I wonder how many beers are called Button Masher. Oh, the Answer have done one. Yeah, Button Masher. There's not even the top 3 Button Mashers on Untapped. The Answer, they're a big one from America. I don't know. I heard of the rest of them. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 beers called Button Masher. Thought there'd be more. Let's see if I can get the old Untapped on the screen. Share screen. Button Masher. Hope you can see that. So it's currently on a 3.6. What's it say about it, this? We mashed, smashed, and bashed all the juicy hops we could find to give the New England IPA aromas of ripe orange and other fresh citrus fruits. Yeah, it is more of a citrusy thing, sharper citrusy thing than anything. Jason Lee, no less, of I guess 90s skateboarder, then to be 2000s actor Brody Bruce from Mallrats. What's he called in Chasing Amy? I can't remember. But yeah, he'll always be Brody to me. What's he say to us? He's talking to Stan Lee Mallrats, isn't he? And he says, Stan Lee's going, "Oh, don't they look happy?" And he's like, "What? The bras?" Very good, Tommy. All right, Tommy. Somebody's got it from Mozz's. We get it Morrison's as well. It's a Mozza beer as well. Mozza beer. Well, it's more of a Mozza beer than an Asda beer. Well, get yourself down Mozz's then. Everybody's going about 3.5. I think it's Mr. Porky's glass, probably a beer festival sponsor. Was drinks beer. There you go. 4s. Yeah, I think these are pretty spot on reviews. I mean, 3.25, 3.5. I think that's fair. I don't know what that actually means. VCIAF. Don't know what it means. Lemmy77 says average yawny McYawny face brew. Well, slightly better than average. Just I'm not going to go against that opinion too much, but I do love Neon and everything that they are. So I go, I'm not going to go yawny. It's just mildly underwhelming, way too sharp. That said, got hazier with pour 2, a lot more dense. A Taylor 2 has, well, yeah, maybe that's some of my experience. I've only poured a little bit because I'm going to use the same glass. Des Coyley, good name. Dave Willow. Oh, he's pretty called Dave Williamson or something. Anyway. He's from Asda. Leak King. I'm currently the Leak King. I've got 2. One in my bathroom and one in my bedroom. I mean, through the roof. Not anything personal. Oh, Aiden S didn't like it. He ate 2. That's a bit mean. He says the first sip, I thought it might be all right. Then it got worse from there. Oh, bit more pine, less synthetic orange cordial taste than Terminator. Well, that's ruined my next review because I'm just going to say it tastes like synthetic orange. Because I haven't got an original thought in my head. Right, I'm not really. Only joking. There you go. I think I'd agree with all that. So what's Rory saying? He says, yeah, I'll check Asda and Gloucester tomorrow after work, see if you hit them. Yeah, I mean, it's decent. I'll be in Cheltenham tomorrow. Day, first time. Wonderful. I've had an amazing time, Mr. Rag. I've never been to the new place. I think we said this last time. We had a little back and forth on one of these. I think you said you were off today. Yeah, I went to the Originals tap. We had a great day there. They were like me, Craig, Stuart. I think it was back in the day when the Ginger was there. Jake, Harry, Peter. I think the full ensemble was there. And then a few other mates from that area, Nick of the Woods, joined us, as did the venerable Mr. Simon Martin of Real Aircraft Base. Simon did join us that day. But you'll have a fantastic time, I'm sure, Billy. But yes, it will be. I need to get down there at some point. It's piss to get to Chelmsford. The brewery's really near the train station. If you want to go today, everybody, it's a short walk from the train station. Little industrial estate next to the train station. I mean, for me, I can get a direct train there from Leeds. It's not cheap, and there's not much else in Chelmsford. So there's another little brewery, but yeah, is it Chelmsford? But anyway, day is the place. Space is the police. That's my worst macho man ever. Not today. I'm just not enough beer to do a decent macho. What's it say? Space. Oh, I can't remember. Right. Oh, sorry. I'm not going to do any Terminator impressions. My auntie is mediocre at best, and it's more of a kindergarten cop Auntie than a Terminator. It's not a tumor. That's not bad. It's not bad. It's not great. It's not bad. My other one is Jimmy Savile, and we can't do that anymore. 6% ABV. The Terminator. I'm not going to do the accent. What's it say on there? I can't read it. It's too small for my old eyes. He's talking about bright citrus and stuff. Anyway, I think it's going to taste like orange cordial because it said on somebody else's Untapped. Yeah, maybe they're not going to be to the peak that you would expect from the average offering from a Doom and Jake said Doom and De Niro. I saved that for special occasions. That's not. I got just as speaking of the Devils, we mentioned you both our time at there. Cheers, Mr. Zane. Hello there, Mr. Kent. You absolute Kent of a man. Such a Kentish man. So, Terminator, 6% ABV. I'm going to go a little bit hazy. I'm going still top end of haze for days. It's not even a murky for months for me. The colour, I'm going to say it's quite similar. Yeah, clearly those oats and wheat cost a lot of money. And I guess your yield's probably less if you're going down the mega hazy route. So maybe they're trying other things to try and get that haze. Because I guess your yield and your sparge and shit. Like if you're getting technical, isn't probably as good if you put in loads of wheat and oats and shit in. So, and if you sell this at a price point, because I'm sure Asda are giving them a right old scene up the back end from the price point on this. So, you've got to bear that in mind. These are like £3 odd or something like that. This isn't £5.99, £6 odd. So it is what it is. The first one, perfectly all right. I'll play a bit of fucking EAFC or something. I'll watch some YouTube. I'm going to probably watch some Honest Places after that. I like an Honest Place. And I might finish off with Simon's trip to Caerphilly. Caerphilly? I think Caerphilly. I might finish watching them. I like having a beer while I'm watching people having a beer in a pub because I'm not there. You know what I mean? Living vicariously on my sofa whilst drinking supermarket beers. Fuck me. That's a slightly depressing moment, isn't it? Too late to go out. Yeah, it is a bit, innit? There'll be nobody out. Well, mate. Fucking went last week. Right, anyway. I've got a verdant for afterwards, which will be amazing. It's Fruit Car Site exhibition, which is always an absolute banger. So you won't be watching me drink that one. I'll be drinking that fully erect in my pants. So there you go. A little look into my world. Reggie also saying, going to Gloucester on Saturday, Pelican Inn, I think, if the wife lets me. Well, Rory's the Gloucester man, so he can tell you where the high spots are around there. He'll probably say Bristol. But yeah. So, smell and sniff. Let's check out the aroma. Similar. I'm going to say slightly more tangerine, but it's that kind of like grapefruit, slightly hay-like. It's got maybe a mild hint of bubblegum. Maybe this will have a little bit of mosaic in it. But I mean, yeah, it's Citra. Citra's always in fucking everything. But I'm not being swayed by kind of preconceived notions of Citra or mosaic being in fucking everything. I'd be going Cascade, Chinook, maybe Nelson in that one, and maybe a smidge of mosaic in this one. It's quite similar. So yeah, maybe slightly brighter note, maybe slightly passion fruit, floral, potpourri kind of thing going on. No elderflower. Potpourri, not used that one for a while, have I? Maybe it's not around potpourri as much as it used to be. You know, we should call it potpourri. That's the Yorkshire equivalent. Yeah, in Yorkshire potpourri, what would you have in that? Acorns, crusts from pork pies. So Yorkshire mixture, ball sweets, to give you a little bit of sugary spice. But yeah, wheat lemon drink. If you want a 90s Leon Herring reference, it's got a bit of reference. Anyway, let's dive in. Cheers. Yeah, that's got a little bit more going on. It's got a little bit of bubble gum. Can't say that after both these beers. Might not be able to say that. It's got a slight kind of, you know, when strawberries get a little bit soft, a side of it's gone a bit. It's got a bit of that going on. Slightly mushy strawberry. And I think it's a quite astute note from the old Untapped person about that cordial thing. I drink blackcurrant cordial because I'm a sophisticated Yorkshireman, so I don't drink orange because I'm not a child. I drink blackcurrant. I drink blackcurrant cordial, water at bedtime, and beer. That's probably the 3 most consumed drinks. Yeah, I think that's it. I think that's pretty much it. An occasional hot chocolate. Oh, else? Oh, once in a while, a San Pellegrino. If I'm feeling fancy, we all have those days, don't we? Payday. Have a fucking San Pellegrino. Spoil yourself. Raggy's just doing things to upset me, it seems now. I'm just going to say, he says he's off to Vernon sometime next week. Well, okay, good for you. No, enjoy it. I wish I was there, but I'm kind of glad I don't have to drive like 8 hours down to. It's not the best. I mean, it's probably quite cheap in this time of year down Cornwall. And, you know, nobody's. It's not the height of season, but good reason to go and drink beer. I would love to go to Verdon, as I love Verdon, but I doubt I'm ever going to go. It's too fucking far. I prefer to go to Munich. It's quicker and cheaper. Yeah, he says Pelican's decent. That's a reply to Raggy before. He says top 4 UK apparent for Pelican. Okay. Top 4. I'm just gonna. I think that's everything you need to know about beer. I'm just gonna waffle a bit probably now. He's gonna top 4 pubs. Top 5 pubs in the country. I'm gonna challenge myself on the spot. In no particular order. I'm going to say, as is not just because Rory's there, but I've only been once. Maybe I went twice. No, in Reading. Reading is the Nag's Head in Reading is a fucking world-class pub. I would definitely say the Victorian Beer Cafe in Halifax is right up there. On the day, it could be number 1. Could be number 2, number 3, depending on the day. It sounds. The name doesn't really do it justice. It's not craft, but they sell a lot of fucking beer. They sell a lot of craft beer. They sell a lot of cask, and the decor is not what you think of craft beer. It's very traditional. It's a wonderful pub full of all these weird little nooks and crannies. It's an absolute storm. Them two come to mind straight away. What else is top 5? Top 5 in the country. Where do I always really like? Maybe prompted because Raggy's on. I do love the Keen's Head in Nottingham. That is an absolute peach of a pub. Especially, it'd be even better if I liked curry. But Becky loves the curry, so that's a special place. Always even a bit pissed. I'm usually a bit pissed by the time I get Keen's Head. Maybe we should go in there earlier. But I do like the Keen's Head. That's a good pub. Thinking about good pub cities, Newcastle, Crown Posada. Oh. Free trading. Oh, I think we've got out free trade. That's number 3, isn't it? In no particular order, free trading in Newcastle. Love Newcastle, loved free trade. Not around here. Not around Leeds, not around Chipley. But yeah, I'd say Halifax is probably my favourite pub in West Yorkshire. What about South Yorkshire? What about Sheffield? What's good in Sheffield? Some great place in Sheffield, but I don't think I'd put any of them in my top 5. Rutland Arms, it's just sneaking in there, maybe sneaking slightly in. Got a few people kind of mentioning, which I'll get onto in a minute when I've got mine. So yeah, that might sneak in. Rutland is a quality pub. Where else shall we go? London. I've not been in pubs in London enough recently to say any were top 5. I won't say. Some great pubs. Old Fountain, Cock Tavern, Southampton Arms, all quality pubs. Don't think they're top 5. Maybe Southampton's up there. Southampton's a special place. Where else shall we go? So I'm having an hour, where we're thinking up here. Yeah. Maybe put Southampton in there to be nostalgic, shall we say. And we go talking different types of beverages. I had some sake with yuzu in the meal and in Brez was fucking amazing. Ooh, you fancy bugger. Roy says, yeah, Nag's Head has everything you want for a grape. But it does. It has fantastic, big range, well kept, great cast, loads of fucking keg, toasties, good music, dartboard, proper boozer, just with everything else. So I guess you can say that about Southampton. Great food, quality beer, nice atmosphere. Downside, it's in London. That's always a point off, isn't it? What's Craig saying? My local Royston just missed out on top 4, but great achievement for only being 4 years old. Oh, what was this? Is this something what's going around? I don't know. I don't follow these things. I'm too busy working and being underappreciated. Fuck me, I've been annoyed this week by people at work. One person, not going to mention them, just annoying the piss out of me. Oh, it's not good for you. It's not good for you, this amount of stress. At my age, fuck this shit. Put on some music and get me sock out, Craig. That'll brighten my fucking day. But yeah, I'm all right. I'm trying to put it all behind me. The irritation of fucking assholes. Yes. But yeah, so there you go. Let's have a look on the bloody untap, because if not, I'm going to feel like a shortchanged you. The Terminator. No, I said it's not good. It's not good. But if you want to do, I said my favourite bit would be, it's not a tumor. It's not a tumor. So there must be some tie into it, because it's actually got the thing on it, hasn't it? Right, I need to flip on the sharing bit, don't I? Excuse me. Carbonation is quite low, but Neon's carb is quite low. I have often found that. So, well, yeah, this is a 365. I mean, once again, I think they're apt ratings. I think they are this good. I don't think they're good. They're not. They're like pretty fucking bang average supermarket beers. Yeah, some better out there, some worse. I think if you're looking at stuff like Northern Monk, I think they're a bit juicier. I think you're looking at, say, around my way, we get a lot of Kirkstall. I think Kirkstall, different style, but I think maybe quality slightly better. But this is not as good as Neon can be. But there's nothing wrong with them. They're wet, they're a bit juicy, and that's about it. So, this is there. Well, there you go. I'm not going to do the thing. Listen and understand that Terminator is out there. It can't be bargained with. It can't be reasoned with. It doesn't feel pity or remorse or fear. It absolutely will not stop ever until you are drunk. Nice. Stephen Jacques. There's going to be lots of I'll be back. Tim Morrison being Marvis. Strong citrus haze. That's a nice little summing up. I think can be in a place to be. Strong citrus haze. I think that's a good way of putting it. He's got a brewdog. He's living the good life. He's got a brewdog glass. He's got a supermarket beer. Get a fucking YouTube channel, mate. That's where it's at. So I think people are just quite excited. So it's Terminator on it, which is no bad idea, is it? It's like all the piss poor Robinson's beers with Iron Maiden artwork on it. It'll do them a lot of good, won't it? Matt Foster, it's okay. I think he's got a nice height. Heidelberg? I forgot what. Walter White. Avatar. Nice little touch. People are liking this a little bit more. I think that's fair enough to say. I think it's a little bit fruitier, a little bit got that berry note, got that maybe slightly tangerine note in there. Lovely taste and very smooth. Easy drinker. Yeah, I think that's fair enough. I mean, if you're like this is fucking miles better than Punk. This is miles better than Neck Oil. Them two beers are piss poor. Punk is fucking dross these days. Jesus Christ, that's a bad beer these days. Yeah. Don't know what that means. So people are not saying a hell of a lot about this one. I thought they would say a bit more, as it's all a bit Arnold Schwarzenegger. Evening, Scott. Scott, you've caught me at the tail end of the Husbar and Gusto. So I'm maybe I'm winding down towards the end of the video. But thanks for turning up. Watch this after fact. If you're interested, I don't know if you've reviewed these yet. I'm sure you'll agree. They're a bit average, but I mean, I don't buy a hell of a lot of supermarket beer, so I'm a massive Pons, and I love spending double this amount and getting something slightly better. But no, I think you can go and buy beers similar price, maybe not quite as strong. I think I can go to my local beer shop, maybe pay about $1.30 more, get a banging pale ale from Track, which will probably be like 5.3. So I guess this has always been my point with supermarket beers. What are they really achieving? I don't know what, really. I don't know if they're bringing in casuals, because obviously this current situation doesn't really reflect that. But it's a funny one, isn't it? Yeah, you know me. You know me, Scott. I love the flower beds. Rolling around it and naked like some flower pervert. That's what I'm doing, mate. It's disgusting. I've been banned from multiple public gardens for such activities. We've yet but a marigold to cover my innocence. But yeah, this is probably slightly nicer, but they're both all right. You keep them cool enough. I think they're all right. They're all right, aren't they? Anyway, let's draw a line under this. I'd say 2 average beers and a pretty fucking average stream, but you mean it is what it is. But I do appreciate everyone's time on a Thursday evening. Hope you're drinking some good beer out there. I'm going to suck these off. I'm going to drink these, watch some shit on YouTube. Going to get a can of fucking Verdant out, double IPA out of my fridge, get fully erect and enjoy every second of it. So I'm Rob from Hubzine. Thanks for joining me live. Thanks for joining me after the fact. And as I always say in these things, I always forget to say it, don't I? Check yourself before you rate yourself. See you next time. Cheers.